It's the Jen Show.
All right, welcome to the podcast. We have a very close friend, honestly, closer to family. This is Caitlin Oxenrider. Welcome to the Jen Show podcast.
Thank you.
You are actually best friends with my wife.
I am. Yeah.
When did you guys meet?
Second grade.
Second grade. Okay,
Yep.
So best friends. She was the only plus one at our wedding.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is really saying something.
Yeah.
We didn't invite people, so you didn't get
Just me.
not invited, but she did.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess, what I'm saying. All right, so you own multiple local businesses.
Mhm.
We've got, let me see if I know them. We've
Okay.
got Shot Shack.
Yep.
417 Pedal Tours
Mhm.
and Popos.
Yeah.
That's some big places. If
Yeah.
you're from here, you know.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite of those? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna make. I'm not gonna make you pick. Would that have been hard if
No,
I did?
not at
Okay.
all.
What is it then?
Shot Shack.
Okay.
Popos is a different level.
That's a different
Yeah,
level.
they're all in different categories. So
Okay. What
college-
was your first business?
my personal?
Mhm.
Popos. So when I came to Springfield, and then I worked at Galloway, I went to Andy B's, and I'd only worked at Andy B's a few months before I got a call from Popos. So we
Is it like a chain? There's other places?
kind of. It's not necessarily a chain because it's all owned by the same guy.
Okay.
Popo. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not his real name, but that's what he likes to go by. But
Sure.
they had one in St. Louis at the time, and the guy that was running it graduated college with me, so gave them my name. They contacted me. I just literally, I think I'd been at Andy B's like 2 or 3 months. I can't even remember. And I was like, no, I'm not interested. And they're like, just take a meeting with us. So I took a meeting. They offered me the job, and I've been there ever since. And then Papa, when I ran the downtown store, we didn't have the South Side store yet. And so then he said, hey, would you like to open the South Side store? And so the rest is history. And I've been there 10 years.
Okay, so the Andy B's thing, you have at Shot Shack a skee ball game, and you're very good at it.
I am.
And is it Andy B's where you learned the skill?
No, so we used to, when I was a little kid, we went to Chuck E. Cheese like once a week, if not more. And my grandpa and I would play skee ball. That's all I played.
Wow.
And then I would always win. And it was actual tickets back then. So then I thought it was so cool because
Sure.
it was like loud and you got all these tickets. Yeah. I
So-
played a lot.
Banking is the way to go, right? You bank the ball.
I only go for the hundreds.
Yeah, that's-
there's no point.
Okay, that's
Yeah, go off the
expert
side.
level.
Yeah.
So if you want to know how to be good at skee ball, we have an actual expert here. I should have started with that. Clearly, I missed out.
Put that in my title.
You bank off
Yeah.
the side. Sorry, I hit my mic. You bank off the side. That's absolute. And from an expert, you go for the hundreds.
Yeah.
Don't even mess around with the 20.
No.
It takes 5 of those to get
Yeah,
100.
there's no point.
Math
and then
expert over here.
if you've already messed up, then you could just play another game.
Were you always going to be a business owner? Was that always the goal?
My goal originally was food truck. It was like when food trucks were huge back then.
Mm-hmm.
That was my goal. But then after college, I didn't have any interest anymore. And so I guess kind of that was where my mind went, but I didn't know. It just kind of organically happened.
Okay. So then the next thing you did was Shot Shack first or 417 Pedal Tours?
Pedal tours.
Okay.
We bought pedal tours in 2020.
If you don't know what a pedal tour is, it's like a big bike trolley.
Yeah.
That people get drunk, but it's okay to pedal it because you're like sideways and somebody else is driving. So it is still safe.
Yeah. On the website, it's a 14-person quadricycle, which I don't even know
Sure.
if that's necessarily the correct. That's just the best description we could find. And
You know, the
yeah, and there,
quadricycle.
yeah, and you do pedal it, but there is a motor. So
Oh, there is?
yeah, it's
That's a big secret.
Yeah, so it's ran like a boat. So it's actually a marine. There's like 6 or 8 batteries.
Weird.
Yeah. So yeah,
So like
we have
if people, are we letting like a secret out that if people want to take a tour, they can just not pedal?
No, I think we're trying to get that out because I think people have this stigma that they're going to be doing a workout, and
Yeah,
there
it's Americans.
is no resistance on the pedals, I swear, except one hill we go up downtown, and we do need the help just to help power the batteries, but that's it.
Okay.
So no, it's actually like, come do it because it's not a workout.
Okay.
It's fun.
So then we have your other place is Shot Shack. I've
Yeah.
DJ'd there a lot.
Mhm.
Now it is a shot bar, which I had not heard of specifically. It was inspired by a place from where you went to college. Is that
Yeah,
right?
kind of. There
Okay.
was a shot bar and
So I've never heard of that ever.
yeah, so at Mizzou, it was like my last year though. There was a shot bar that popped up. It was literally called Shot Bar. And
Clever name.
Yeah. And it was, a new concept for a lot of people, I think. And then just kind of brought that down here and inspired it on this big theme park down in Branson. That's what our theme's kind of off of. And then we just kind of ran with it.
You love theme stuff more than anybody I've ever met.
Yeah, I do.
Like, I mean, I can't even, like, since I've known you, there's been like an Adam Sandler night. We're doing a pit bull party on New Year's. That's the pit bull artist, not the dog. You know, what are some of the other ones? I just said you have so many and I came up with two.
I've had a lot of birthday parties. I've had a Shrek party.
Yeah.
I've had Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, we have so many costumes around here. We can,
The
Hulk Hogan.
Pickle.
We're doing a banana one, so we have banana costumes. What's the little person that my wife dresses up like?
Like from Shrek?
Yeah.
Lord Farquaad.
Well, he's little. Is that offensive to somebody?
I didn't know where we were going with that one. But yes, Lord Farquaad.
He is very small.
He is very small.
So thank you for that. I actually hate dressing up, so I feel like you've opened me up to it just a little bit.
Good.
It's not a vibe that I really like. And I guess because we're in the opening parts of, we're going to talk about all your businesses first.
Okay.
What about the Cukes business, the not cucks?
Yeah.
Man, I always thought that was such a weird name, but to be honest, because it was you,
Yeah.
I thought maybe she's like,
that I have a cucks business on the side.
I don't know. I thought maybe it was a play on words, but Cukes makes much more sense.
Yeah, no, a cuck business would be something
very different.
Yeah, very different.
Very different.
Cukes business. So my grandma and I have been doing pickles for the past 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of evolved into Kate's Cukes. Cukes as in cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
And
which is what a pickle is made out of. I'm not joking. I did not know that. Maybe 2 years ago is when I learned that it was a cucumber.
That's crazy. I even just sent out a Christmas card. I don't know if you've seen it, but
I saw it today.
Okay, and it says something about gherkins on it, which is also a pickle. And I had some friends text me, they're like, "What's a gherkin?" I just thought people knew all these facts about pickles.
Nope.
But so I'm teaching people about pickles.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've got like libraries, you have elementary teachers, and then you.
Yeah, I am.
The youth.
I am
really appreciate
the star
you.
on top of the tree.
The date Kate came from when I met you. I was the program director for Power 96.5.
Mm-hmm.
You not only just like know everybody in town, but I always thought you were really funny.
Thanks.
So I said, like, Foch, I have somebody that would be the perfect person to do this dating thing.
Yeah.
Now, the first person was me. That's
Yes.
how I met Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
They read my Tinder profile on air. I met Sarah, and then every week they changed it to really stupid, scandalous stuff.
Yep.
And then I went on another date, it was always with Sarah.
Yep.
That was like a secret of it. But it did so well that they wanted to do it again. And I was like, I know the perfect person. She's always dating somebody new. She never finds a boyfriend ever. Like, it is sad. You guys can. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
But
It's probably right.
I did think like she is the perfect person because she's willing to put herself out there on that level and be part of this joke, which it was very hard to find a third person.
Yeah, I've heard.
Very hard.
I've heard.
So Date Kate, it was even a perfect name. So you came on, they read, did you have an original profile?
I believe so. I don't remember if I had Tinder and Bumble or if I just had one. I don't remember that. I believe I already had. It must have been Tinder because I think I had already been talking to Chris a little bit when the show started. But I mean, I remember the minute you asked me, but I don't really remember the progression.
So I think you know this.
Uh-oh.
But did you know that when I went to delete my Tinder after really becoming serious with Sarah, when I deleted it, you and I were matches?
I think that you told me this, but I don't think we ever talked.
We did it. But I went through and I was like, I know her.
Could have been.
I know. It could
Damn
have
it,
been.
Sarah.
Like, I know. That was incredible to me. So,
how funny.
All right. So did Date Kate, you might have been talking to Chris a little bit.
I like barely.
Okay. So
when it started.
Did you really go on a date with a new person every time you said you did?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Now, sometimes I didn't physically go on them. We would talk.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
all those people were real.
What was Chris's name on the show?
Johnny Joplin.
That's what
And Foch named him because he lived in Joplin.
Foch is such an expert at weird stuff like this.
Yeah.
because that nickname, and knowing Chris, it suits him so
Yeah,
well.
I know.
He was in Joplin, right? That's all
yeah,
that
he
it
lived
came
in
from.
Joplin, and people like when we would like be out and about, and people knew me from the show or were listening to it actively, they would be like, "Is that Johnny Joplin?" I'm like, "Yes," and they would like come like introduce themselves or like tell him I said hi. It's so funny. Like his name's Chris.
If you want to support the Jen Show, please like and subscribe. It is independently financed, aka I am financing it myself. So a like and subscribe really helps me out a lot, and it's free. If you are looking for a DJ for your wedding, private party, corporate event, the club, whatever, I'm your guy. Hit me up at thejenshow.com or at the Jen Show on all social media. All right, back to the episode. Please like and subscribe. So you did a party with Foch that was a Jordan Creek throwback night. And it was him and DJ P.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about Jordan Creek back in the day.
Okay, so I used to go with your wife.
Yeah.
Her dad would take us. Now, however, of our age, we could only go to teen night.
Right.
So I only know Jordan Creek via teen night.
So this is a bar, just in case
this was
anybody.
a club
This is a
downtown.
bar that you could go to a teen night.
Yeah, yeah, it was a club, and
That is so
Sarah's
weird,
dad would take us with all of our friends. We would pile in his like, I think he drove a Mazda, this little Mazda,
right.
and we would go. And I don't remember like details. I remember Foch DJing.
Yeah.
I remember. I think the teen night was only outside. I might be wrong about that, but I remember outside. And then I just remember dancing. It was like almost like, I don't know if people will resonate with this, but like Skateland, like the type of music you heard at a skating rink.
Oh, I feel like it was much more like Lil Jon and stuff like
Right,
that.
which was Skateland.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't.
They played that at the skating place too?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Skateland was where it was at.
It was like grinding music, right?
Yes, but I don't remember grinding.
Well, Sarah does.
Well, I was with her, so I guess we did.
I don't know. I don't know if she's going to like me
This
saying
is
that,
so
but-
funny. I don't remember the boys that we would go with or if we met up with boys there, but it was just a club and we went when we were like 14.
14.
Yeah, maybe
That
younger.
is like, I'm from Oklahoma, and I do not remember that we had any clubs that kids were going
We
to.
had
at 14.
quite a few clubs. There were multiple up till we were 21 years old. We went to, there was a club downtown called Makeout that Sarah and I went to all the time.
Oh my gosh. That's so...
Yeah, and I know the guy that ran that still like around the downtown
Wow.
scene. Yeah.
I've seen some pictures of
Oh
you
yeah, we went
guys
to
at
all
14.
the underage clubs. Now, being a bar owner at this point in
Underage
my life,
clubs.
I can't even imagine
Right.
that headache, nightmare / like insurance policy.
That's the thing. Is how the fact that existed, and we're not talking in like the 60s.
No.
We're talking like
2000s.
Yeah, that was real.
Oh yeah, and we went
So-
to all of them. Whatever one, especially Midnight Rodeo. Man, Midnight Rodeo was.
So
where was that too?
basically, there was like a teen night everywhere
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Except for the strip club. I don't think they had one, but that was probably the one place. You're actually looking up. Like
Yeah,
they
I'm like
might
trying to
have.
think. I mean, I went to the strip club a lot, but I don't. I think I was 21.
Oh,
But
you-
there was no alcohol at the strip club.
So
You had to bring your own.
Sure.
So I don't remember how old I was.
I don't know who made these laws, but this stuff is real. Let's get this out of the way too. We cannot talk about Sarah's messiness. She did not like that question. That did not go over well.
I laughed out loud. But then I don't know if you're going to put this in, but then I messaged her privately because she had all kinds of comments on it, or you had all kinds of comments on it, and I messaged her.
What'd you message?
There was like someone that had commented on it, and I said, tell them to shut up. Granted, I lived with Sarah for a long time, so I know, but I didn't
I
comment.
don't care. I think that's why it surprised me that it did not go over so well. Oh, man. And it really, like, another secret insight into that is I didn't really edit anything out, but I thought of that when it was getting awkward. I was like, I should just pretend like that happened.
The eyes were good too.
Oh.
We called those the mom eyes.
I've never seen that look on her face. And I mean, we've been together like over 6 years and I've never seen that look.
I've seen it a lot.
Wow. Okay. So I don't, we've gone all different directions here. The Chiefs suck, huh?
I wore this shirt today,
I know.
which, by the way, I'm really sad I didn't wear that shirt because we could have been
We
twinning
could.
because I thought about it. And I wore this because I'm really trying to stay positive, but it's very hard.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be fair weather because I'm not. And if anyone calls me fair weather, I'll be really mad.
Don't even.
Don't even do it in the
consider it.
comments. But yeah, I had to wear. I'm I'm trying to support.
I love that shirt.
Thank
by
you.
the way.
I know it's one of my
amazing.
faves.
That's got to be like real vintage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had an ex-employee give it to me actually, but
so I love the Chiefs, but it's really hard for me because they've been great the whole time I loved them. I was really like the closest to a fan of a team I've ever been was the Dallas Cowboys growing up. And I mean, they were really bad mostly. So I was used to this feeling.
Yeah.
But then the Chiefs, when I became a fan, they were so good that it's like I've never felt this disappointment with them.
I guess I'm kind of the same way. So I was a Rams fan growing up, and when they left, like Sarah actually made me switch. I took 5 years for me to switch. I was like, okay, I'm switching. It was still pre-Mahomes, but it was like right before. Mm-hmm. And then, it's been so fun, and especially because I'm a really big baseball fan, and the Cardinals have freaking sucked so bad. Yeah. I'm like, well, this is fun. So I've had football to have fun with. So right now I'm just in this like disappointment era.
I know. I call him Patrick Kelce and Travis Mahomes. I say that probably every other time I get their names.
Accident or
no, on accident.
Oh, okay.
My brain sucks with names. Oh. It's the worst. But anyways, Travis Kelce, he wouldn't even do interviews after that last game.
Yeah, I saw. Well, he did his podcast though, and they talked about it a little bit.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Mm-hmm. But he was,
You're not a very big Taylor Swift fan, are you?
No, but do you want to know?
That's an understatement. She hates her.
No, I don't. Okay, I don't hate her. I used to hate her. I went back and looked at my Twitter a couple weeks ago. I only had Twitter through college, and I talked a lot of shit on Taylor Swift.
I believe that.
I don't know why. Why am I doing that? That's so mean of me. But I like her as a human. I think she does great things. And this new album,
it's good,
she
right?
finally, so we're the same age, Taylor Swift and I. Finally, it felt like she came out of her shell and was like speaking to our age group.
She came out of her shell.
For real?
I feel like you're like backtracking with this because you're nearly like afraid Taylor Swift is going to see this. And you're like, I doubt she's
No, I feel bad that I talk so much shit on somebody that doesn't deserve to have shit talked about them. But I just could never resonate with the music because it felt so like childish.
Yeah, what did you not like about her?
She was like singing to little girls, it felt like.
Yeah, I get that.
And I'm like, we're the same age.
I get that. Because I wore this Chapel Roan shirt, which I've actually already worn, and that I feel like I can wear a different thing every single episode.
That shirt's so sick.
But it felt like, so you have the exact same one?
I'm really sad. I put it on and took it off.
Oh, man.
Because I had to cut mine, and so I didn't know how it would look like sitting down.
Uh-huh. So we went to, I had heard of Chapel Roan. I don't know when you heard of her, but her song, Good Luck Babe, was really popular on radio. So I had heard of her before we ever talked about her, but you were the first person that I knew that was like a fan.
Yeah, and actually that all came about being at Shot Shack. So one of our regulars dated Chapel Roan in high school.
Amazing.
And so, but he was engaged at the time to another friend that actually worked for us /regular. And she would come in and request the song. So Chapel Roan wrote a song about him, allegedly. And she would come in and I love it. But she would come in and request the song that was about her fiance. And it was so funny. We would play it every time because we were like listening to the song that Chapel Roan wrote about him. And we would make fun of him. And that's how I originally heard. It was like the album before, like her School Nights album, which is like an old school album.
Okay.
And then she's Pink Pony Club and all this, like this progression. And I was like, man, this girl is good.
Yeah, she is really good.
Yeah, and like looking back and talking to some of my employees when we worked at Papo's downtown, like she would come to Papo's all the time. Her family's all about, so it was just like tying it all together. And I was like, but man, this girl's actually really good.
She
Not
is
just local, but good.
Yeah, she's on my short list of people to get on this podcast that feels like a real long shot, but it feels possible. It feels possible. Because it's like,
good.
I think this podcast will be like easily the biggest podcast in the 417.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why I can't, like, I just felt like part of why I did a podcast is I was looking around and I was thinking like, I feel like the title for the best in the 417 is open.
Yeah.
Because I knew that there were multiple ones, but to me, there was none that really stuck out as like, that's the one.
Yeah.
Like basically, if somebody's going to run for mayor, I want their PR person to be like, you got to go on the Ginge podcast.
Okay.
That's what. So if anybody's out there
I
and
have
they
the
want
mayor's
to win,
info if you want it.
no, I want them to want me.
Oh,
that's the key.
Okay.
I want their PR person to say like, I know how to reach the youth.
I'm glad my people called your people. Then.
I don't know. Yeah, just let them know. Just let the PR people know. And it's not just the youth; it's everyone.
Yeah,
I'm reaching them all. But that's the goal is to get up
Good
to.
goal.
We have Chapel Roan. That's like a high level goal. I don't really know the other ones. She feels feasible. I want to have
put Brad Pitt in there.
Yeah, that would be on a short list too.
You
Brad
never
Pitt.
know.
Yeah, Brad.
Yeah, his brother.
Yeah, Brad's brother.
Doug.
His brother's a little lower. Didn't make the top 5, but I would still have him on. Don't tell him if you're watching this and you're friends with Brad's brother. Don't say anything. I would still have him on. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, there's Jake Wesley Rogers.
I sent him a message.
Cool.
Last night.
Okay, and then
I used to work with his mom, and I think he's so good. And it just like I felt like, hey, maybe he'll be on it. So who knows?
Yeah, Lucas Grabeel, maybe he did High School Musical.
I couldn't believe when I saw this shirt because it had a chameleon on here. I wanted a chameleon, and I went to check about getting one. First of all, they don't like getting held.
No,
but also they are very hard to take care of. And I just had to admit that I don't trust myself with a living thing that takes that much effort.
Yeah.
Kind of talking about animals and pets. You love possums.
I do.
They are pretty cool.
They are so cool.
Yeah. What do you like though specifically about them?
Okay, so when I have something that like comes into my life that I have a story about, I kind of hyperfixate on it, and then people love to just like associate me with that item. So I don't remember how long ago this was, but I went to Florida, and my friends Sarah and Jesse were staying at my house, and I was about to fly home the next day, and I get a call from them at like, I forget, like midnight, 2 a.m. or something like that. And my friend Jesse had been cuddling what he thought was my cat in the bed, and this possum had come through my dog door, and he was cuddling with the possum.
Shut up. Are you being serious?
I swear. I probably still have the pictures.
Real pictures.
Yeah, they sent me pictures. Him and Sarah sent me pictures. His wife's name's Sarah too. Sent me pictures of like they had moved when they realized it wasn't a cat. Moved the bed, like flipped the bed over, and there was just a possum in there. And we called the possum Miss Peaches.
That is incredible. You maybe have a picture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get that picture in this.
Yeah, and
wow.
And then they called me, and he was like, "I'm hiding in the bathroom. There's a possum in your room." And I was like, "Excuse me?" Like, there's a possum.
So it like came in and jumped up on the bed?
Yeah.
Speaking of critters, when Sarah Tatum lived with you for a while.
Yes.
And
this is my favorite story.
Let's make sure that I'm telling this correctly.
Okay.
Tatum wakes up in the morning and said that there was a snake in her bed.
Yes, but it was in the middle of the night. Sarah was sleeping, and I stay up late. And
this is a real
Tatum,
story.
I don't know what she was, like 5, 6 years old. No, maybe before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was awake. Sarah was asleep. She came into my room and said, "Caitlin, there is a snake in my pillow." And I was like, Tatum, I mean, she was young. So I was like, Tatum, no, there's not. Go back to bed. And I put her back in bed and made her sleep.
Oh.
And the next day, and I don't remember, I guess, how I found it, but there was a snake in her pillow, and I found it. My cat had brought it in. Like this little gardener snake, it like had curled up. It was in her pillow. She was not lying.
Wow.
Yeah. I had a cat
back then. You have an issue
then.
with critters at your house. Let's go ahead and call. That's insane.
I had a cat back then. His name was Leo, and he brought me every creature known to man. Like he loved to hunt, so that's why I had all
that
kinds
explains it.
Yeah, I haven't had Leo passed away. I haven't had critters like that.
Those stories are, I mean, bravo. I don't think there's anything weirder on the show yet.
Oh,
that's incredible.
I can get weirder with the possum.
I know you can.
Okay.
I really
I have another weird possum
Let's go
story.
ahead and just tell it.
Okay,
let's hear Possum 3.0.
Okay, so we don't know if it was the same possum. We called her Miss Peaches, but they had allegedly gotten the possum out because I was still in Florida. I was flying home the next day. So then like a week later, like this whole week, this is going to sound so disgusting. We had been finding piles of poop on the counter, but it looked like human. Have you ever seen a possum poop? Like, it's disgusting.
No, I haven't. I sure haven't.
We had no idea. I was like, is my cat getting sick? Like, I had no clue. I would clean it up. There was even in like the kitchen sink. And then I don't know how I found it, but there was a possum. I don't know if it was the same one. It was behind the washer and dryer. Like, it had been there for over a week. So
just hanging out.
Yeah. and they would come, I guess, out at night and poop on the counter and go back behind the washer and dryer. I have no clue.
So that's kind
and
of
I just picked it up and took it outside.
And see, if that explains a lot about Caitlin, because most people would start disliking them.
Oh, no.
But it made her like them more.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, buddy. I cannot believe you're still here. I'm so sorry. You're so sweet. Can I grab ya? You gonna hurt me? Come on. Come on. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Fucking Joe Exotic over here. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, you're so sweet. All right, buddy. There you go. I did it.
The scariest moment I ever had in my entire life was when I was doing nights on the radio at Power. So I'm going out to throw something in the dumpster. And when I got about from me to you, one jumped out.
A raccoon?
And it like
so cute, but they're
was
crazy.
jumping at my face. I mean, I'm sure it just wanted to get out of there before I got there, but it made it to about this far from my face. And the look of it like coming out was, I mean,
dream come true.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
So,
I think they are a little aggressive and
it wasn't
can bite
though that.
and
It was
hurt.
just that it was that close to me. And so yeah, that was very scary. I mean, I fell to the ground. Anyways.
Okay, so I know on every episode people talk about your dolls.
Yeah.
Now, I love Funkos. I collect Funkos too. So I've never called them dolls, but I think it's funny that people call them dolls. But I brought...
A lot of people fotch, and then it caught on.
Okay, sorry.
I know, but that's what I mean.
It spirals.
He's an expert at creating things like, and I love fotch. I don't even care, but he's the expert at that type of a thing.
You're right. And
where
it
all of a
sticks.
sudden now everybody calls them dolls, but...
Okay, well,
God
I brought
bless him.
you one to add to your
You
collection.
did?
Yes.
Oh my
okay,
gosh.
I go to Walmart a lot for the businesses, and I walk by this like every day, and it's like it reminded me of these guys, but you can paint it yourself.
Oh my gosh. And I know what that's made. They're called bear bricks, and this is like based off of
and there's a lot of colors, but I got you the pink one because you needed some pink in here.
Yeah, I definitely needed pink. Only his brain is pink. That's the only thing up
but
there.
it just reminded me. I literally walked
God
past it.
bless
I don't know,
you.
like 2 weeks, and I was like, "That looks like Jay. It looks like him."
Wow.
So
I'm at ages 5+.
Yeah, I know, and I did see that, and that made me laugh even harder.
Aw, man.
But yeah, it reminded me of your
bless
vibe. Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
This will be a little project for Tatum and I because she loves doing
Yeah.
stuff like this. That was not me throwing it. I was getting it
Get
out
it
of frame.
yeah, it's fine.
But
It reminded me of
you.
your vibe. You're welcome.
all right, so what's the deal with John Goodman? You're obsessed with him. Why?
We had a conversation one time, and then it just became a hyperfixation, and then it just kind of spiraled. I think we were making jokes at the bar that I was working at the time about Roseanne, but I don't really even remember the jokes, or if I do, they're probably not appropriate to say.
If you're saying that, I believe you. I believe that.
And
for
then they
real.
just kind of spiraled out of control, and now everyone associates John Goodman with me, and I embrace it wholeheartedly, and he is the best.
You've met him multiple times, right?
I've met him multiple times. However, I don't have like a one-on-one picture with him, and that's my goal. And I think it was last Christmas or 2 years ago, I forget, my mom actually bought a one-on-one like meet and greet with him for me for Christmas, and I went to the event. It was like an event he was speaking at, and she never checked her email, and the meet and greet was before the event, not after, so I missed it. And to this day, I am mad at her for it. She knows it.
Do you think that he is attractive? Is this like a romantic fixation?
No,
or just okay?
No, but like,
but kind
would
of.
I leave Chris for him? Absolutely.
Okay, that's what I
But
thought.
I think it's still it's just a just a thing. Like, yeah, he's my number one. But no, do I actually physically find him attractive? No, but
kind of. I mean,
yeah, it's like, it's like a daddy thing.
Yeah. Oh, I believe that. I saw you made a comment about Diddy.
Oh yeah.
That guy sucks, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I really wanted him to not suck. I always try to look at both sides, but there is no other side. It doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter.
And I told Sarah, like he is in prison. He's going to have some prison time, But the real prison is that documentary.
Oh yeah. Oh,
because
man, 50 Cent did it.
I know.
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
I know, but he deserves it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't mean that he doesn't.
He deserves it. Like, he is truly a terrible person.
He is awful.
Yeah, the worst.
And also, I'm a very huge Biggie fan. I love Biggie so much. And watching this documentary, I'm like, I swear, if you had anything to do with his death.
I know. I mean, and the thing about it is, it's when you see somebody's morals are that loose that you start to believe
I don't even know if he had any.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And so I grew up listening to that stuff. I think I probably said this on the podcast, but listening to rap music in the late 90s, I was really into it.
Yeah.
And I would actually get made fun of for listening to that. It was cool to like rock. That was not the vibe in Seminole, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But I was a huge fan of Tupac, Notorious B.I.G. And I always thought that Puff Daddy, I think is what you called him at that point. I always thought as a rapper, he was like lame.
I just always associated him with Biggie.
Yeah.
So I always wanted him, you know, to be good. And like, you know, you just saw what mainstream media put out about him, which is what the documentary is about.
Yep.
And yeah,
so
screw that guy.
I actually saw something that had a woman that was at one of his, what'd they call the parties?
Freak-offs.
Freak-offs.
But I don't know that they referenced it like that in the documentary.
Yeah, they really did it.
But again, in mainstream media, that's what they call it.
Oil that they had everybody put on had drugs in it. We're talking like, you know, ecstasy, ketamine, stuff like that. And so at these freak-offs, when the girls would get there, they would give them their phones. So they would be in a locked box. So the women could not take their phones out and get any pictures of this. They would make sure everybody was lubed down with this oil, which would then put them on drugs. And then there would be celebrities there, you know, crazy stuff. And then Diddy would just be walking around naked, just trying to hook up with anybody he wanted to, like a king/god. Yeah, that was the role that he wanted to play. If you haven't seen the documentary, he actually had a documentary crew follow him around for a year, but he didn't get to edit his own footage because 50 Cent bought it.
Yes, correct. Because he ended up going to prison.
He ended up going to prison. And so 50 Cent bought the footage from the production company. So they were able to edit it however they wanted.
So sick.
So instead of all of the footage of Diddy looking like this wonderful guy, it is all the opposite of how he really is. It was so good. If you haven't watched it, it is definitely worth watching. Who's your favorite serial killer?
Okay, the fact that I have one is probably messed up.
I knew you would.
Oh yeah, Edmund Kemper, forever and ever.
Is that the guy of the new?
No, that's
season?
Ed Gein.
Okay, that's
Edmund Kemper was like how the FBI got formed, and he was the guy that would help.
Really big guy.
Yeah, huge guy, huge guy that would wear high heels.
Yes,
for fun. Yeah, I mean they kind of reference him in the Ed Gein documentary.
Okay,
but yeah, he was just fascinating. He was so smart, and the FBI went to him to basically figure out how to categorize
That's like
serial
where
killers.
Serial killers got named.
Yeah, he's fascinating to me.
Yeah, and he's in that show also that's on
Mindhunter,
Netflix, which they're coming out with a third season of Mindhunter.
Allegedly, is that real?
That seems real.
It got dropped and dropped, and that was a fantastic show. I hope that's true.
And it was one of the only shows that I've ever seen where they didn't even end it with an ending.
Yeah, because I think it just got canceled.
Yep, it just got canceled.
Which I don't know why.
Yeah, it was incredible. But yes, I have seen that it is absolutely coming back. So that's awesome. Did you know that Tatum is wearing my Jinkos?
I saw the pictures.
Did you see that?
I saw pictures.
I actually kept those from the 90s, and it turns out they're worth like $200, $300 a pair.
That's awesome.
So when I've let her wear them, how much I'm like, do not walk on the backs of them. Do not get these dirty. These are very valuable.
You did like hem them for her. Actually, she's tall.
No, I can't hem them. They got to stay original, Caitlin. Give me a freaking break.
The hem that you could take out.
No, that would ruin. I can't even believe you would say that.
Sorry.
I'm not hemming them. I make her like fold.
Actually, I think stepping on them, it makes them better.
No, not to me. We're keeping these. Down the line when I sell them, that person can step on them.
You'll never sell them.
So you've lived in Springfield for a long time. I want to know how you would describe Springfield to somebody who doesn't live here. What would you describe this town as?
Eclectic.
Okay.
I see a different side of it than a lot of people. Being downtown, I think you see every walk of life. It's a great,
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great city. I think people stick to the negatives on social media and don't actually get out there. There's so much to do in this town.
Yeah.
And so many cool things. And like, I'm a huge supporter of like the arts. So I love local theater. I love local music. There's just so much to do. And I think if people don't have anything like nice to say, they have no idea what's out there.
So I want to see if you agree with this. The way that I describe it to people that have never been is it's a really small, big city or a really big, small town. You know what I mean? Like it's big enough to have pretty much one of everything. I mean, we're about to have 2 Targets.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we have one of most of the things that would be like a big city place.
So can we get a Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
That's
Joe,
that's
if you're
my
listening,
qualm. Yeah, Joe,
we
where you
want
at?
One. What do you think it really is some Joe?
No. Well, maybe originally.
But Joe, if you're listening.
Yeah, Joe, where you at?
Joe, Brad Pitt, Chappell Roan, Brad Pitt's brother as well, but
yeah, Doug.
Get it, Doug, if you're listening. As long as we can talk about Brad sometimes. And the mayor. Well, the future mayor.
Okay.
As long as if they're listening, give me a call.
I think on a lot of your episodes, you ask people what their biggest pet peeve is. What's yours?
I'm trying to think of one that I haven't said on here because my biggest ones are the coffee cup without water.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I hate that one.
And
like
shows and movies and stuff.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I also really despise artists not singing into the microphone. Okay. I do not like how movies are all made out of order right now.
Okay.
Nothing is linear. They start in the middle and it's like, then as it goes on, you find out the beginning in the middle.
Okay.
And then
like Star Wars.
But I think, sure, I'm not exactly sure if that's right, but I believe you.
Yeah.
One that I have never told on here is silence.
Okay.
I hate it. Like there's a noise machine running in my bedroom at all times.
Okay.
The sound of silence, it just, creepy. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Well, I was thinking about this question because I saw that you had it on most of the episodes. And so I had like a level, like layers to it. So like surface level, which we kind of touched base on, is people that don't commit to theme parties. That was like literally my answer. Or like that think they're too good. Like, get out of here. Yeah. No, I know. It's just so funny because we touched on it.
I know.
Like a deeper level, like I also kind of touched base on people that don't support the arts. Like, just get out of here.
That one I know I'm good at.
Yeah. They're necessary, and I just love people that support the arts, and everyone should do that, and they're very important. But like first world problems level is breaking down cardboard boxes. I freaking hate it.
You hate doing it?
Yes.
Oh.
and that it's like a necessary thing that you have to do, and I hate it, and I don't do it.
What would you rather happen?
They just throw them away whole.
Oh, do you do that?
Yes, but then someone breaks them down for me. And then also businesses that leave their open sign on when they're not open. I would drive by this barbershop.
That is annoying.
Oh my! Why do I care though? I don't know.
No, that's what they're supposed to be. A good pet peeve is supposed to be something that like, why do you care?
I had layers.
No, that's good.
But I would drive by this barbershop every day coming home from work, and sometimes I come home from work 2, 3, 4 a.m. So I know this barbershop is not open, but man, its sign was every day for over a year.
Wow.
Can you not just turn it off?
You know who you are if you're here.
Yeah, they did change their sign to now it's just like not like an LED one. So it just always says open, but it's just like painted.
There's no point of having one though.
It just makes me laugh. And then I'm like, why do I care? And then I'm like, but I do care. Turn your open sign off.
Did you? Oh my gosh. I just saw White Girls for the first time.
Mentioned that the other day. How you waited this long to see that movie?
Well, it just looks so stupid. And I get
you
that
like stupid comedy.
Yeah, but I just thought, okay, so I thought that they were dressed up as white girls and they were just gonna go to like a sorority. I figured they were undercover. I figured that. But I thought they were gonna go to a sorority or something and it would be like, here's my new friends, Ashley and Tina. I did not know they were actually going to be two real girls and that just everyone in life would accept that was them.
Yeah, it was like the OG Hannah Montana, but in a different world.
Yeah, and when they said, you girls look a little taller, and they said, we got our knees done. I mean, I laughed so freaking
Those like
hard.
90s, 2000s comedy, like they're all gold.
Yeah, I did not expect to. Oh my gosh.
Nothing's made
so
like that
funny.
anymore.
Yeah, I was shocked how much I liked it.
Yeah, great movie.
Do you believe in conspiracy theories?
No.
You don't?
No.
So you like completely think we went to the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Factual.
So I looked into it. And I found two things. I found, number one, the guy with 3 names.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay, so I saw him talk about it, and he pointed out that it's just much more fun to believe in conspiracy theories.
And people...
And that makes total sense.
They can make up anything.
Yes. And he pointed out that you just kind of fill the gaps with things because it's exciting to believe in them. I get that. And then he also pointed out that there's nobody that's ever come out and said like, yep, I was part of it and we did fake it. Nobody.
Yeah.
Ever. So that side of it, no one ever came out and said, yep, we did do that. Never.
The beauty of conspiracy theories too is people will make up whatever, like you said, fill the gap until the actual facts come out, and then they're gone.
Yep.
They're like, oh, okay. And then they move on to the next one.
Yep.
That's wild to me. There's a lot of that around the true crime community. Like if I'm in a lot of groups and I'm like, oh my God, just wait 5 minutes and you'll get the fact. And then you...
All right. We've definitely made a good episode here.
Good. You better watch it.
Yeah. At this point, they either watched it or they didn't.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. So we've got 417 Pedal Tours. We have Shot Shack, Papo's, Kait's Cukes. You have lots of businesses and stuff.
Come find me.
Date Kait, nickname, probably going to be the title of this. So thank you for coming on the podcast.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
It's time to just wave at the camera. Bye.
Bye.
It's the